Welcome to PHILL-osophy Friday. As always, I'm your host, Phil. Hey look, I've got a name for my videos now. But this isn't Friday. This video was supposed to come out yesterday, just like the last one, but it didn't. I got distracted, and I didn't get it done. I don't really have a very good excuse for it. That's just the way it is. But I'm still going to call it PHILL-osophy Friday, because I do want these videos to start coming out on a regular basis. And now that it's got a name that ties into the day of a week, it's going to try and hold myself a little bit more accountable with it. And that actually ties in really good to the topic of today's video. Projects that I want to work on that I've not been working on them for no real good reason. The only excuse that I have is me. The only thing that's been holding me back is me. And I bet you've got some of those projects too. We're always waiting for things to be just right. Having the right time, the right motivation, the right equipment, the right amount of space, whatever it is that you're working on or putting off working on. We've always got excuses and we're always waiting for things to be just right. For example, with these videos. Yeah, I know my first couple of videos here aren't great, whether it's the lighting or the audio or the setup. It's not good. But if I kept waiting for all of the equipment to show up or figure out what it is that I need to do to make the videos better, I wouldn't make any videos. I do have a microphone on the way that I want to set up, and hopefully that'll make the audio on this better. And hopefully I won't run into as many issues with the audio going out of sync. And I want to make the lighting better. But I can't just keep waiting for those things to be just right. Because if I just keep waiting and just keep waiting, it's all I'll ever do is wait. And these projects will never get started, and they'll certainly never get finished. Another really great example is this room itself. It's actually kind of one of my biggest personal shames from the last while. I rearranged the basement to clear out this room, and the idea was this was supposed to be a recording studio for me. I've always been interested in voice acting, whether it's voiceovers or narrations or audiobooks or anything like that. And it's something I've wanted to do. So I cleared out the room, I got a nice big new computer, I got a microphone set up, an audio interface, over 2 years ago, and I haven't recorded a single thing. Why haven't I recorded anything? It's because I'm waiting. Still got to get this room set up. Still got to figure out a way to make the sound proper. Got to put in soundproofing in the walls or whatever. Because if I can't do it just perfectly the first time, what's the point in doing it? Right? That's the excuse I keep giving to myself, whether it's on that voice recording project or a bunch of other projects that I've been putting off for, honestly, far too long. And I think a lot of us are like that. We're always just waiting for everything to be just right, because if we can't do it perfectly, what's the point in doing it? Right? Whether it's painting or making music or making videos. If you're waiting for it to be just right, it's never going to be just right, and you're never going to do it, and you're going to regret it. It might be cliche, but the only thing really stopping you from doing the thing you want to do is you. Yeah, you can get better equipment, you can get better materials, but you're not going to get better. And if you're always waiting for those better things to come along and fall into place, it's never going to happen. It won't. You don't pick up a set of paints and sit down and paint the thing that you want perfectly the very first time. You need to practice. You're not going to sit down at a piano and just be able to play unless you're incredibly lucky. But you need to just get out and do those things. And I need to get out and do those things. And that's kind of what this is about. This is one of the motivations for my making these videos. Yeah, the quality's not great. The quality can be better. But the quality will get better with the equipment and the setup as I learn what I'm doing. What won't get better is my performance in these videos unless I'm actually doing it. At least I hope the performance gets better and the quality will go up along with it eventually. That's the idea anyway, and I bet if you were to take a look at those things that you've been putting off and not working on, you're in the same boat. You're waiting for something else to be just right before you start that project. Stop making excuses. I was supposed to make this video yesterday, and I didn't. And I don't even have a good excuse for why I didn't. I didn't think I was ready. I didn't have the ideas down. I didn't have a script down, or whatever. I didn't have my ideas all in line. But I did. I knew what I wanted to talk about. It's just a matter of getting up and doing it. And to be honest, this is probably about my 9th try making this exact video. And I've started and stopped over and over again. I've even fully recorded it a couple of times. And then right at the end, fumbled and floundered and been really unhappy with it. And so now we're trying to get better. We're going to do it. We're just going to get started. So, if there's something that you've been putting off, I'd love to hear what you're not working on, but what you really want to. Think about, comment down below a project that you've been putting off and what you're going to do about it. And then go out and just start doing it. That's what we need to do. Just start working on these projects. You will get better later. At least that's the plan, right? That's what it should be. We have to stop thinking about things. Actually, this was something that was shared with me a little while ago that I've really been thinking about. That is also one of the things that got me going on this. We have to stop thinking about our passions and our hobbies as something that we need to win. We have to be amazing at it. We have to make a career out of it, or whatever. No. Just have fun with it. Do it for the love of doing it. Sit down at the piano and start playing again. Just enjoy it. You don't need to be trying to make money at it. Sit down and paint that painting. It might not turn out perfect, but enjoy doing it. These videos aren't great yet, but I'm enjoying doing it for now. And that's the point. Get out there, do the things that you've been wanting to do. Stop making excuses for yourself. Easier said than done, I know. But just start doing. Stop planning on doing and just do it. I don't really think there's much else to say to that. I'll just start repeating myself like I've done before. I know I've already said a couple of these points over and over again. But just do it. Figure out what it is that you want to do. Figure out what your excuses for not doing it is. And just do it. That's my philosophy. Until next time, enjoy yourself.